To that end, the House of Representatives last week passed legislation to codify the Internal Revenue. A Q&A with Virginia Cantor of Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington about the presidential audit. Former President Donald Trump's tax returns are now public information, despite his repeated, years-long efforts to keep them private. The House Ways and Means Committee, headed by Richard Neal, Democrat Massachusetts, voted to release the returns, which span from 2015 to 2020, Friday after a 3-year-long effort to obtain the documents. The documents run thousands of pages and include information about Trump's personal finances, his many business entities, and the finances of his family members. Though many patterns of questionable accounting and business practices have already been revealed through previous reporting and investigations, the documents do bring additional information to light, like loans he gave to his children, which could potentially be monetary gifts in disguise, as well as foreign bank accounts and businesses the former president maintained while in office. Though Trump's finances have gotten him into trouble before, and he's in the throes of multiple investigations at the moment, the now public returns may not themselves spell an end to his political career or businesses. Thus far, no serious bombshells have been uncovered in the nearly 6,000 pages of documents that the Ways and Means Committee released, but they're now subject to scrutiny by independent experts who may be able to uncover new information about Trump and his financial orbit. The returns do demonstrate why the presidential audit process is important. That aspect of the American tax code mandates that the president and vice president's finances should be subject to strict examination each year of their tenure in office. The Ways and Means Committee requested the tax returns as part of a presidential audit review to determine whether the auditing process is sufficient and properly run. Trump's financial documents were not subject to the presidential audit until 2019. And the process seems to have been triggered by the Ways and Means Committee's request for the tax returns. The full audits of Trump's tax returns were not completed while he was in office, and any documentation like loan agreements or receipts might now be lost or destroyed. To that end, the House of Representatives last week passed legislation to codify the Internal Revenue Service's presidential audit process into law, as well as make the tax returns of the president and their spouse public. While the bill won't pass before a new Congress is sworn in January, Senate Democrats plan to push a vote on the issue next year, according to CQ roll call. However, any legislation seen as an attack on Trump will likely be difficult to pass once Republicans take back the House in January. Vox spoke with Virginia Cantor, the chief ethics counsel for Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington, about the presidential audit process, what we're learning from Trump's tax returns, and what we still might not know about his finances. Cantor previously served as ethics counsel for the Department of the Treasury, as well as White House associate counsel to Presidents Bill Clinton and Barack Obama. The conversation below is lightly edited for clarity.